So good. Okay, two things that I want to pull out. And here's where I'm going to kind of ask for your engagement.
So I never want to like talk about books that I hate because I just don't think that's much fun. And I think it's rude because regardless, someone put in a lot of effort and time to write a book. And that is something I think they should be incredibly proud of. And it should be celebrated by people who really enjoy it. That being said, sometimes I really struggle to finish a book. And often I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. DNF. Not every book is meant for everyone. Certainly not every book is meant for me, and that's just fine. I may not be their target audience. Or I may be, and I may just not be in a mood. Actually, that happened once. There was a book that I DNF'd, and I really was not excited about. And then it was being re-released, like it was being trad published, and the publishing company had reached out, and I don't even remember agreeing to this. The publishing company had reached out and said, hey, we'd love for you to read and review this book before the traditional publishing date, blah, blah, blah. I think I was so excited just that, like, they would want that I was like, yeah, of course, that's super exciting. I'm sure I'll love this book. I actually did end up loving this book, but I also realized when I went to go log it in my Goodreads is that it was a book that I previously DNF'd. So that to be said, sometimes not every book is for you right now. And maybe that's the case for this book. And it just seems overwhelmingly about grief, which I think is a very important topic. I think it's important. But I want to be very clear. It came through on my Libby. It actually is still on my Libby and still says that it'll be about 16 weeks. Jesus, that's a long ass time. It's still about 16 weeks. This thing has, I placed a hold over a month ago. But that being said, this is the first time I've ever seen this on Libby. Let me go to my borrows. It's like, looks like a 4-leaf clover. I don't know, I'm like not trying to show you what book it is. It's fine, I'll show you. You know what, I'll screenshot it. It's the, I'm trying to do too many things. Skip the line loan, and they explain it like this. You found this rare copy in the library. You skipped the line. Lucky, these loans are not renewable and generally expire quickly, giving others a chance to find them too. And then you can like learn about what the skip the line is. Like, I don't know, I guess it just made me feel really special. So I was like, I have to finish this. I have 2 days left and I am 56% of the way through. I have no fear that I can finish it. I know I can. But like, is it worth my time? I think part of me is like, you already made the tiny book for it. which I can admit, this is the dumbest reason to want to finish the book. But also, I already made the tiny book for it. Maybe we'll give it a little bit longer. I say that I'm 56% on the way through. I'm also reading at 2.0 speed. It's a 12-hour book. It says I have 5 and a smidge left. Oh, you're on track to finish in 3 hours and 34 minutes. I can do that. That's fine. I can probably finish that. I won't force myself to finish that today. That sounds terrible. We're almost done. Okay. Let me put my little book jar to the side. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do some other things that don't require so much brain power, I guess. I need to drink some water. I think I would feel 1,000 times better if I drink some water. We're going to do that and we'll come back. I actually just made a dentist appointment because I got new dental insurance, which reminds me I need to call my old OBGYN and cancel that appointment because my new insurance doesn't cover that OBGYN. Just because I really liked her. And then schedule a new OBGYN appointment. And then What else do I need to do? I need to update my insurance info with a different provider. All right, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna call that productive. I mean, it is productive. It's not necessarily like work stuff, but it is still stuff that needs to be done. We're gonna do that. And then I have this tax form that I need to figure out. I tried figuring it out before and it was very confusing. It's also like a photocopy of a photocopy that they sent me in like the brochure to explain it from the county that I live in. Not excited about that. But there we go. That's what we're gonna do. I'll check back. I actually don't have like that fear of calling places. I know a lot of people don't. Listen, if you want to pay me to make phone calls for you and to make appointments, give me your calendar, give me your list of phone calls, and I will make them. I'm great at that. Doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Your call is important to us. All of our agents are still busy assisting other callers. If you would like to hold your place in line and receive a callback, press 1. Otherwise, please remain on the line for the next available agent. OBGYN and surgery. This is Autumn. How can I help you?
Hi, yes, I'm just needing to cancel my upcoming appointment. Those calls took way too long. I'm gonna call it a night. I need everything to stop. Pause. I'm gonna go make dinner. I would bring you along, but there are already so many substitutions. You don't need to see that. I'll pick this back up tomorrow. It is so cold out, but I figured the pup deserved a midday walk. So here we are. Well, that was a really productive morning and a fairly productive afternoon. Sometimes I need to remind myself that not all days need to be super productive, but that's all right. We'll get there. I'm now gonna work on dinner, which is the perfect Whole30 Italian meatballs and marinara sauce. This is from, actually, this is the best cookbook stand of all time. It was actually a gift. It's design. I will link this because you literally like, now this became a cookbook stand review. You can have it all the way flat for storage. You can, I usually just have it like that so I can prop things up. You can like have it like up. Does that make sense? Let me turn sideways so you can see it. Like that. This is the Defined Dish cookbook that we got. And literally this is like, is this the first recipe? This might be. Yeah, after like all the introduction, this is the first recipe, and every time I opened this book I was just like, but why do those look so good? And I never make meatballs, so let's do it. Also, this is the other thing that makes this the best cookbook stand. These hold your pages, but they're also not in the way. They're super flexible. It's pretty great. Okie dokes. Let's get started on this. Okay, and perhaps unpopular opinion. Maybe it is a popular opinion. I don't know. I need to put this down. Well, let me show you first. This is why I prefer the Staub to the Le Creuset. I need to hurry. My battery's about to die. But it has these little points on it, so everything drips back down into it. And let's place some of our meatballs in. Still more meatballs. Well, it is a snow day, so I'm going to go enjoy this with the dog. Now it's starting to rain, but I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, stick around. I'll see you next time.